What I want you to do now is for your warm-up, I want you to take a look at this picture. And we've got two candles. One's thicker than the other one, and they're burning at a certain time. You got 4 questions there. I want you to look at those 4 questions and see how you can relate this to a system of equations. And I'll give you a quick little reminder. We've been talking about systems of equations where you have one item as a line, another item as a line, and we found the solution between those two at their intersection point. Think about with these burning candles, how that relates to this. I'm going to give you about 30 seconds and we're going to start the discussion. So your first question is, how does this video relate to a system of equations? Take about 30 seconds, come up with an answer on your paper, and we're going to talk about it. Go ahead and write an answer down, and this is graded as your warm-up. Any ideas? There's no wrong answers about how this applies. There's a reason that timer's there too. All right. Any ideas of how this relates to a system of equations, guys? Katie?
You need to find out when they'll run out or reach the same point.
Okay. So when they burn out, they're going to reach the what?
And is that point?
Which is just like this over here, right? Does that make sense to you guys? All right. So for number 1, one more person, retell me what Katie said. Go ahead, Natasha. Okay, and how will this reach the intercept point? How will you know when they meet?
When they're both the same.
Same what?
The same size.
That's exactly right, guys. Good job. Now the timer down here started in the video, but we'll keep this picture up to keep going. We've got just 3 more questions. Now the next question, guys, is asking you, if you were to make a table, remember Monday we made a table and compared 3 different things. What 3 things would you compare in your table? I'll give you 30 seconds, write it down. 3 things you would be comparing in that table, given this picture right here. You guys are doing a great job with this. All right, guys, give me one thing that you would compare in your first box here. Trevor?
Like maybe the length of the candle,
Okay.
or like the time when it goes out.
I like length 1. I'm going to keep that one. Okay? Length 1 is definitely something. Gerald?
How long the candles light?
How long is a representation of what?
A variable.
Yes, yes, but how long represents what?
How long is it for them to burn out?
Starts with a T.
Time.
Okay. Makes sense? How long, or how long it takes to, Troy, how long is a variable of, or measurement of time? And we're missing one more thing. Somebody different. What else in that 3rd column are we missing? Prosper, we got time, we've got the length of 1 candle. What else are we missing? That's okay, I'll come back to you. Somebody different. What else are we missing?
The width. Width.
The width is a factor, but what else are we missing here? Trevor?
The length of the other candle.
Prosper, does that make sense? We're missing this one right here. Okay, I got an off-the-wall question here. What would you measure time in for this situation?
Seconds.
Guys, you can call it out.
Seconds.
It's minutes.
What would be minutes?
So you.
Oh, now we got something good. Some people are saying seconds, some people are saying minutes. Let's talk about it in a second.
Because seconds you can choose on a candle, the candle will take this in there.
Okay.
Especially a candle like those, like a birthday candle, that would take seconds.
Does that make sense? You're right, we could measure seconds, but, I mean, we had this on for 3 minutes and it didn't really even phase this bad boy. Right? Do you guys agree?
Yes.
Alright, so this would be in seconds. How about length? What would you measure length in?
How tall they were when you do a short boil.
Excellent. So where would you start? Would you start from the flame to the end?
No, you start
Yeah,
from
you
the
start
end for
from
flame.
where the wax starts and where the wax ends, right?
No, you start from the flame to.
Either one doesn't matter, does it? Katie?
I was just gonna say start from the bottom. Wait, you burn it.
You have to speak just a little louder.
Start at the bottom and then you go up to the wick before you burn it.
Okay? Anybody else? Okay, what would you measure it in as in units? How would you measure this candle? And even though it looks big up here,
Centimeters.
its actual size is like one of those table candles that you see people put on a table. So what would you actually measure those candles in?
Inches.
Inches works, centimeters works, either one of those would work, guys. Alright, so if we were to create a table for a system, you guys showed me clearly that you understand how to set up that table. Okay, number 3, it says on a graph, and we kind of talked about this. How would you show where the candles meet? Go ahead and write that answer down. Take 30 seconds and write that answer down.